Okay, we are back with There's No Way That's True podcast. Today I'm here with my brother Steven, and he's going to help make my episode a little more interesting. Introduce yourself, bro.
Hi, I'm very nervous, and my name is Steven. I'm really excited to be on the show tonight. I've seen a couple of your episodes before. Like the one with Sarah recently was hilarious. I loved it. But you've also touched on some really important and serious topics too. So it's a cool podcast, and I've had a lot of people reach out to me, like um, cousins and friends that we used to know, and like, have you seen Mary's podcast? We've been watching it. It's crazy,
Oh,
and
man.
so yeah. So like when you asked me if I could come on, I was stoked for it. So I'm pretty excited.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool that people have been reaching out to you. I don't get that
Mhm.
many people reach out to me, so I'm like, I don't know if anybody's listening, but I'm having fun.
I think honestly it's probably like 4 or 5 over the past couple months, but
That's
that's
awesome.
pretty significant. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good to hear. So what do you have any like constructive criticism for it? Because I've had a few people that have been super helpful to give, try this or try that, or because so a recent episode that I did, I was watching like I was reacting to videos like on YouTube.
Yeah.
And so someone was like, "But what if someone's listening on Spotify?" There's just like these moments, and I was like, you see, like you
Oh,
learn as you
interesting.
go. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's a good point, because some of these videos were
Yeah.
like a minute long, and so it's just like a minute of silence, and then I'm like, damn,
Right.
look at that,
Yeah.
and no one knows what I was
Well,
looking at.
yeah. I mean, the way you started it has been pretty spontaneous. I mean, like you've done a lot of prep work,
Yeah.
but you're kind of just doing it. So obviously there's going to be some trial and error. The only thing that I really noticed that I was like, oh, they need to fix that was like on the Mark Grennan Bleach episode of That's Totally Not True with Sarah. Like y'all had footage with audio of like introducing like this is Mark Grennan in the video about it, but you had dialogue between like you and Sarah in the background, so it was kind of
Yeah,
overlapping.
we
Uh,
couldn't shut up.
so like just stuff
Yeah.
like that, like maybe audio balancing and like the only thing I really would say is you got to give Juice more credit. This I mean he's really the backbone of this whole project. I think.
Dude, he does everything. I tell people all the time, they're like, "Oh man, I can't believe you set up this whole
I
podcast." I'm
believe
like,
it.
I literally
Yeah.
sit down and talk. I'm like,
He
I
gets
get here,
everything
the
and makes the
lights are
framework
on,
and then
the
go.
camera's
Yeah.
here, the sound, and then afterwards, I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna watch this video. I don't do anything with the editing. Like I proof watch it whenever he's done editing, but he does everything. So props to Jamie. He does it all.
Yeah. You calling him Jamie is so funny because like typically you'll be like, Jamie, pull that up. But then like I noticed in one of your episodes, you just were talking to Giuseppe and you're like, yeah, Jamie, we did this right now. So you just called him Jamie. You just
It
called him
started
Jamie.
off as a joke because you know how Joe Rogan's always like, Jamie, pull that
the
up. And
Rogan
I'm always
podcast.
so
Yeah, exactly.
This is what happened this was before we even started the podcast. I would just randomly be like around the house and I'd be like, hey Jamie, hand me that. Because like it was
really?
a funny thing that I would do. I don't know how funny it was. I thought it was funny. It was a thing I would do all the time, like just at the house with him. So then whenever the podcast started, it really wasn't like the pot is like I had already been doing it.
It seemed so natural. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
they're really running with this whole like
Jamie, pass me that duck. On my last episode, I was getting one of the ducks, and I did the same. I was like, Jamie, pass me one of them ducks.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
So yeah, we're gonna. I have like a kind of like I wanted to talk, and you knew a little bit about this. I don't know how much you know about it, but to like get the message out there. And I feel like, I don't know, did you watch my last episode of the like migrant farm kids? Yeah, it's pretty new. Like it just came out a few days ago.
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay. So it was
I'll have to
talking
watch
about
it.
like forced, like how these kids are pretty much like child labor, being like forced to work in farms and stuff. And then now we're talking about this episode, we're going to talk about like Temu and Shein or Shane, however you say it. And I'm like, okay, now it seems like I'm talking about like all these labor rights, but it just happened to be that they're like one behind the other. But like, yeah, I want to talk about
quickly becoming a political activist movement.
Yes, yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. We gotta get more of the conspiracies out here. Like we gotta make it happen.
Yeah.
Do you know the lizard people are, Steven?
I mean, I don't know any personal lizard people, if that's what you're asking.
I know you don't know them in person.
I'm quite.
I no. This is the
quite
thing.
aware.
Is go ahead, finish.
No, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I mean, like everyone makes originally the way I heard of it was like Mark Zuckerberg. Like people are like he looks like a lizard guy, and then people are like, well, he's probably one of the actual lizard people. And then I'm like reading these Reddit conspiracies with people are like actually
Reddit,
the whole government's really run by lizard people.
Exactly, that's what it is.
Okay, so because Giuseppe will often make comments about the lizard people, and I'm like, I don't know anything about the lizard people, but I did know that. Like, I did know, like, is that what it started from? Was with the Mark Zuckerberg thing, or was there something before that?
I really don't know.
He's somewhere around
that.
Because I do remember, like, when he was having these like congressional hearings or something before the House or something political, where they were like interviewing him. People were often being like, "He's a lizard."
Well, he was like started the way he like drank water. He looked he was sweating, and they were just like.
I mean, if you were in that big of trouble, I wouldn't know what to do either. I'd just be like,
yeah. I don't really know if that's like where it started. I know that's where it like blew, like
it
where
blew
a lot
up.
of people.
Yeah, because I do remember that now that you're mentioning the Mark Zuckerberg thing of people being like, he's a lizard. But
wait, yeah. I thought you said Mark Grinnon, and then
oh no. Wait, Mark Grinnon.
Wait a second, hold on. Wait, deeper
conspiracy. And he's a lizard. Dude, this might have something to it. So yeah, with the Temu stuff, it's like, okay, I don't know if you guys realize how freaking big Temu and Shein, I don't know how you say it, SHEIN, that clothing company.
I've heard people around me say Shein, but I don't know.
I don't know. Shein, we'll say Shein. We'll go with it.
More like shame.
Do you I was reading like these statistics this week, and 30% of all of the small packages, so packages that avoid paying like import taxes, they have to be under $800.
Oh yeah.
Because remember they have like all these tariffs that like especially this year that have like the Trump administration.
I was actually wondering. I was like, how is like Temu and Shein offering all these free imports when apparently there's huge tariffs?
It's because there's a threshold that if the items are like, there's a few things to do with it, but mostly is if that they're under $800 in value, you don't have to pay that import tax. And who the hell is buying $800 off of Temu? Like nobody.
No,
I saw that Shein in the past year has paid $0 in import taxes and tariffs, like zero, because they keep it under that threshold. But 30% of all of the packages that come in under that threshold into the U.S. are from Temu and Shein.
Wow.
30%.
So all the non tariffed imports are from those two giants.
30% of them, huge amount.
That's insane.
And so for Temu and Shein, they're like now Shein is just like in one of their more recent reports is $106 billion company. So like this is a huge company, and most of their clients for Temu and Shein are from the United States.
And I think a lot of them are like really young as well. Like
it's the Gen Z and millennials, so it's between like 20 and 35 or 39 or something like that. It's mostly women. Temu's interesting. Temu's kind of like pretty down the middle with it being men and women, but Shein, because it's like a clothing brand. And I thought this was really interesting, was that over half of the purchases from Shein and Temu are from high earners that make over $190,000 a year.
Really? What? So it's these rich people who are putting a lot of money into these I assumed it was like they just were getting a mass volume of like people doing little purchases and stuff, because
no, the average like customer on Temu is a woman. I mean on Shein, sorry. I'm talking about Shein now. Shein is, between 24 and 36 or something. It's women, and they spend on average $100 per month on Shein clothing. And I can confirm, like, go ahead.
No, go ahead, please. I'll finish.
I was gonna say, like, in my field of work, because I'm in house cleaning and I'm in people's houses all the time. I like just out of my clients, how many
What about you? Just your
it's like
clients?
every
You
time
see
I
them in
look
the Shein
back, your
line?
hat's different.
The lighting in
You
here is
get a
kind of
feel
weird.
for
I
what's
don't know.
working for the
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah.
They all like I don't even understand what they do with all the clothes. Well, they are crappy clothes. They're really
Well,
bad
yeah.
quality, so I don't think they last that long.
Right.
And so that's just like, there's okay, I'm going to pull this up because I can't remember numbers very well. I am actually dyslexic, and so numbers I can't do. Well,
Sure.
I'm number dyslexic. I don't know if that's a thing, but I have it.
Numerical dyslexia?
Yeah, no, and I'm serious. Like, and I do bookkeeping, which is like the worst job ever because I mix up, like, I will listen.
Yeah, I'll do your taxes for you, sure.
I'm great. I just have to literally check everything 3 times because I get the numbers flipped.
Well, I'm audibly dyslexic.
So
I'll hear things a little bit backwards. Instead of like reading them backwards.
Are you I'm not trying to laugh at you. I don't know if it's a joke or not.
That's a little insensitive. You said it's not a joke?
Wait. Do you really? Is that a thing? Is okay. No, I was like glad that I was like, wait, is this a real thing? Okay. So in 2025 alone, in 1 month in 2025, not the whole year, just in 1 month.
1 month.
Temu gets 2 billion visits to their platform.
Their site.
Their site. And well, it's an app or site.
Every month?
And yeah, in a 1 month. And they're currently the highest downloaded app on Apple, like the free apps, under the free app section. They're the highest downloaded app. Because I don't know, have you seen it where like anywhere you go, there's just...
I'll check that real quick, actually.
Oh, yeah. Where there's like free, like, oh, here's a rule. Like I get the emails. I've never bought anything on Temu or gotten anything on Temu in my life, but I get emails saying... $25 of free stuff on Temu or $50 voucher for free. And apparently they actually do just send you free stuff. And so that's like how they get like, oh, I got all this free stuff from Temu. But there's a lot of craziness involved around. So this is just showing like how big these companies are. And everyone I know is like, oh, just order it from Shein or just order it from Temu. And I'm like,
yeah,
why do you think it cost $12 for a dress on Temu or on Shein?
Slave labor.
Pretty much. Oh, okay. Didn't we have like some news that you wanted to pull up?
Yeah, well, actually, one of the articles that I brought was about Shein.
What?
Which I
can we pull it up,
I didn't
Jamie?
know we were talking about that. It was just like, Jamie, could you pull that Shein link up there, Shein?
Thank you.
Pull it up, Shein.
Thank you, Jamie,
for all you do.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. I appreciate it. So,
okay.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead, pull
Steven.
up the link.
Do you want to read it? I'm looking at
it. It's pretty astounding. You can. Well, I don't have it pulled up. Also, by the way, Temu is top on the App Store right now. It's number 7 though, because ChatGPT is the number 1 currently for free apps.
Oh, so that's not accurate.
Yeah, it's number 7. It's top 10. It's top 10.
I wonder if it said one of the top, and I just read the top.
Right. Got to read it 3 times.
Yeah, it's that audible dyslexia.
Yeah, it says that the article is from Le Monde. It is a French news reporting.
Is that like the world?
From France.
Like the time?
I don't know, actually. Jamie, can you get that translated for us, please? Faced with French government's move to suspend Shein website, the fast fashion retailer said that it was suspending products from third-party sellers in France after it was found to be selling childlike sex dolls.
Huh.
So it wasn't even the the
French who has some weird fetishes.
They are. I mean,
so they were selling these in a store? Not
Yeah,
online?
they
I
had
mean, no, it should be sold anywhere, but they were selling these childlike
no,
dolls
there were okay,
in an
so
actual
I
store?
I think what happened is that Shein started opening storefronts in France, and
Okay.
from their website, they were selling these products, and so France is like, "We are not gonna allow that in our country." Even I don't think
Yeah.
that in the physical stores
Okay,
they
in the
were being
actual
sold,
store.
but online,
Yeah, it's still happening.
their online stock was being sold with these, childlike sex dolls, and so the government
Well,
was like, "We're not gonna allow you to open storefronts here." I don't know if they're banning the, like, the
the
site or the
website. It said the
platform
e-commerce,
necessarily.
and e-commerce would be online, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. I need to read it again, like, I was reading through these and kinda just saving them, like, "Oh, we
Yeah.
should talk about this," and
No, that's so I had looked at what is the name of this? Because it's like this man. It
yeah,
is
it was
this
spinning the
it's
Asian
like
e-commerce giant's online platform, yeah.
online platform. Okay.
Mm,
So I was reading, let me see. I don't know
mm.
where it is. It's like this commission. It's like the USCC, I think is what it's called, like the United States China Commerce Commission.
Oh,
Um
I'm not familiar with
it's
that, honestly.
yeah, some I don't know much about it. It's some type of like US department that maintains information like safety and like laws
Yeah,
being broken between like
that makes
US and
sense.
China Chinese trade. And
Yeah,
so I was
China.
reading this USCC, look it up. So I was reading like their most recent report because they do like periodic reports of certain things, and
Right.
this one was about Temu, Shein, and a Chinese e-commerce, but those were the main two listed.
Oh,
It
okay,
said
okay.
Temu,
Yeah.
Shein, and Chinese e-commerce, and they were talking about just like all the different laws that are being broken from those. And so, but what I still don't understand is like why the US is not just banning it, because it's like you could just stop and they're like, oh, well, we're, requiring them to change the regulations, but it's not actually
Yeah.
happening. But one of the things were like the safety inside of their factories in China are
Oh,
like they're exposed to like a lot of lead and all of these chemicals, like very safe,
no,
like
it's
unsafe
terrible.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
And Canada did this like independent study, Health Canada is what it was called, and they
Yeah.
took like they ordered some children's clothing off of Temu. I mean, I'm off of Shein. When they
Yeah,
got
oh,
it,
she
they tested
right.
the clothing, and it had 20 times more lead than the legal allowed amount to go in children's clothing.
Just a weird fucking company.
No.
Wait, oh my God. That is creepy.
Is that
The
one of them? Does
child,
he have an image from one from Shein?
yeah. Can you send that to
Are we
him?
allowed to
I
show
guess
this
so.
on
Yeah.
YouTube?
I
I mean, it's
mean,
not naked, but
oh my
it's fucking
God.
weird.
That is so messed up. Like, how
And
could
the
that
thing and,
even,
like, Shein has like you said, it's
oh my
blowing up. It is
God.
huge, and they used to mainly just be clothing, but they're
But
branching
this
out
is
into all kind of other
disgusting.
stuff.
Have you seen this doll?
I haven't looked at the
Oh
actual
my
doll. No,
God,
I have not.
Steven,
Just
look
send me
at
the link.
it. I'm like really upset at like that's
I'm really
disgusting.
I'm
I'm so
concerned. I'm
upset about
concerned.
it.
It's not thankfully, it's not letting me click. Oh, okay, here we go.
That is so messed up. That's like a
That's
toddler
what
or
they were
something. Like, that's
selling?
creepy.
Bro, what?
It's a sexual. What the fuck? It's Chinese.
How is that not illegal? Like, there's not laws around something like
What?
that?
Not really.
There should be. And
Yeah, that's disgusting.
that just gives you an idea of how much
Well,
this company is
also it's
just
like obviously
corrupt
the
and
the
sick.
company's just like the more I tell you about some of this
I
stuff, the more you'll
like, there's no way that's true, you know? Come on,
yeah, right? It's like
that's why
that's
we have this
ridiculous.
podcast. This is insane.
Jeez. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
We're Sheen.
Yeah, we were talking about something with the the clothing full of lead.
Oh yeah, the Canada Health was actually testing the products
Oh, yeah,
from
and so
these countries, and they were containing high amounts of toxic
yeah,
chemicals.
and so on top of that, like, crazy information about that I've, like so I started okay, I'll admit, like 7, 8 years ago, I saw this website Shein, and I was like, "Oh, they have, like,
Yeah,
some decent, like, promos on clothes," and I
yeah,
made a purchase from them. I got the clothes. They actually smelt like when you get something that smells like plasticky?
yeah.
And I was like, "This is kinda weird, like, why do these smell like this?" And so I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna Google it," and then I started coming across, like, "Oh my god, this is, like, a bad company." I've never
Oh,
purchased from
7,
them
8
again.
years ago?
Yeah, and well, they've been
I
open since
mean,
I think, like, 2002.
wow,
What's
really?
what, Jamie?
No, nothing.
Jamie, pull that up. We need some facts.
You think it was more than or less than 7 years? Maybe it was 5 years ago that
That you
I
that you stopped buying from them?
Yeah.
Should have been less than that. I don't know though.
I mean, I've lived in this house 3 years, and I hadn't bought anything since I lived in this house.
The first time I heard about it was,
Yeah, 3 years here, 3 in the
my
last
niece
the
was
one
So I'll
before.
tell you this, Violet was 3 because she had just started preschool, and so that would have been 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years. Okay, whatever time frame it was. And I was like, "Oh my god, like this is a bad company." I mean, I should have known like, okay, if they're selling me a shirt for $4,
yeah, that right there should tell.
something's
I mean,
going
when I
on.
that's the same way I felt with Temu. I'm like, "You're gonna send me, like, this product that's, like, regularly $10 to $20 for free? Like, what?
Why?
There's no such thing as free lunch. Somebody's paying for this, and it's
Yeah.
very obviously, like,
Wow.
terrible slave labor."
Listen, so okay. So that's what I said, like if you so I mean, I felt bad. Like I've said for like so long, like I felt bad for any of the purchases I made from Shane before I was like, wait, this is a bad company.
Right,
But then
right.
when I found out that information, I'm like, okay, I can't like even if I wanted to, because I'm like, it's cheap clothes. I
Right.
can't do it. I
Yeah.
can't buy the clothes from there. And so, but it bothers me. It's like obviously a me thing. Like I've told so many people, like, do you know like Temu and Shein, like their factories and what's happening? And they're like, yeah, but it's cheap. Or they'll say like, well, they're going to be doing it anyway. I'm like, no, if everyone stopped
I
buying
hate
from
it. I
them,
hate it. I hate
they
it so
wouldn't
much.
be doing it.
Literally. Like, I have
Steven's placing his
I'm not
order
gonna
after this.
Steven's gonna place his order after this. Get that free Temu voucher. He got $50
I'm like,
voucher.
"That is
I won't even use.
terrible." You
Okay.
can actually get free hats on Temu?
Well, no, I've
Every
literally had people tell me, well, I don't buy stuff. I just take the free stuff. I'm like, well, you're still getting items that were made in
Yeah.
a horrible, like under horrible
You're
circumstances.
supporting the company because
So the horrible
You
circumstances
buy iPhones.
are okay. What I don't even know how to pronounce this. I'm gonna mess it up so badly. What are the like Turkish Muslim
In the Uyghurs.
the Uyghurs the Uyghurs?
Uyghurs. I already told you.
Is that how you say it?
Yes.
It's
Yeah, spell it, spell it, spell it.
UIGHYUR.
UY.
So they're in China. That's what like they're referred as, and they're mostly like a Muslim population. There are a lot of Turkish people, and I think even just yeah. That doesn't sound right, but I guess that's what it is. How do you actually pronounce this?
It's Uyghurs. I already told you.
I feel like Jamie's allowed to say it, you know? He's not on camera, okay?
Yeah,
But I'm
he's
not Chinese.
He's rolling it on his R's already.
Okay, so these people, the Muslim Turkish people group, so they're actually
These people, sorry.
shut up. They're a group of people that are like they're essentially like political religious prisoners in China.
Dang.
So they're put what I consider that got real serious real fast. Okay. Oh, it is Uyghur.
Wow. What do you know?
Yeah, WEEGU
Thank you, Jamie, for
is the
informing us.
pronunciation. Okay, thanks, Jamie. I guess you weren't saying a racial slur.
Well, you can say Uyghur or Uyghur.
Is that the same?
I just wanted to say it again.
We're like, that sounded exactly the same.
That's not exactly the same. Okay, so they have what they call re-education camps. It's a concentration camp,
a
modern day.
Nice name. I'm like,
modern day concentration.
It's a modern day concentration camp. Literally, I'm not joking. It's forced labor, horrible living conditions. It's like they're in prison. It's a re-education camp. They even do like sterilization of people in the camp so they can't have more children. It is horrible. Like it's like it's a horrible human rights issue. But so these people that are in these re-education camps are a huge portion of the employees of Shein and Temu.
Wow.
And many of them are not paid. Like it's forced labor.
I'm like, do they pay them like minimal amounts?
So the ones that are in the re-education camps, they're allowed to have forced labor. So the USCC that I was telling you about, that was one of their things were that you're not allowed to be importing products that were made through forced labor. And they're like, oh, well, we're using ones that aren't forced labor, but they keep finding that it is forced labor. But then that community is... Yeah, and they're still like not only in their business, but they're growing. They had their Temu had its biggest growth in 2025, a 26% growth from the last year. In 2025. Well, because with all the tariffs, cost of items have increased, obviously.
And they're slipping
but not Temu.
So they're actually making more money.
Yeah. And so there is a portion of the community of the Uyghurs that, however you say it, that they are paid, but they're paid significantly lower than like the average pay. So like a median income more or less is like it fluctuates, but a median income more or less for like a regular employee at a factory in China would be $1,000 a month, but their working averages of 75 hours a week. 75 hours a week. And that was another thing listed on this report. And this is a report, like a recent report of saying like the issues with Shein, the USCC had posted. And also like there's a lot of independent human rights activist group that do their own like studies. And they were like, okay, you can't be having people working 75 hours a week for $1,000 a month. But this community, there's even people in this community that are getting between $200 and $400 a month. So it's like, they're like, oh, well, it's not forced labor. And it's like, but they're working 75 hours a week for, in some cases like $200.
Yeah.
And they did interviews because, they're sending representatives, I guess, to look at the conditions of things.
Right.
And
thankfully.
Yeah. And they're like, we don't even get dinner or lunch breaks. They work 8 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. and not get lunch or dinner breaks. And Shein has a policy in their company, like their supervisor in one of their factories admitted to this, that if you are making a product and you mess something up on it, you then have to repair that product for free. So let's say you're sewing a shirt and you mess up something with the design. Then they're like, okay, take you off the clock. Now you have to fix this on your own time. Or you have to like take it home, like after your hours for the day are up, then you have to stay to fix all the things you broke.
More hours than the 70, because they have to repair.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And then also Shein was like, okay, so we switched people so that they can make more money. Instead of giving them like a monthly wage, we pay them per piece of clothing that they make. And do you know what they were paying them per piece of clothing? For an entire, like, let's say you make an entire shirt.
Less than a cent or something. Like
4 cents.
So they would make a whole shirt for 4 cents.
Yeah. It was per article of clothing. So I guess in some cases, like maybe it could have been a dress. It could have been a pair of pants. It was 4 cents. Bruh, and I'm like,
imagine that's awful. I mean, imagine working for like making a whole outfit, multiple sets of clothing, not even getting $1 for it. And then this company's just shipping them in mass.
Billions of dollars.
Making billions of dollars. Not even doing any work, really.
But it's cheap. And I didn't pay for it. I just got the free voucher.
Can beat that.
Somebody sent
Can't
me
beat
a
that.
messenger link for a free, if I click the link now, I get $15.
Well, yeah, because
product.
like think about remember I think it was during COVID. Wasn't it during COVID where there was like 100 of these links going around a day where it's like, add me on Temu and I'll get $25.
It was every platform too.
Yeah.
Like Messenger was really bad. Like I unadded some people because I would message them like, look, I'm not gonna click your Temu links. I don't support that company. And then they would just keep sending me links, and I just unadded them.
Well, I had
people were putting Snapchats like on their Snapchat story, like hit my Temu
well, don't
link,
they
guys.
have like these? Don't they have like these representatives that like if you get free Temu products and do little videos about them, you don't have to pay for any of the products. So I know people that'll like just get like a whole shipment from Temu of all of this free stuff, and they're like, "Well, I'm not buying. I'm just getting free stuff and making advertisement for." I'm like, you are part of Temu. Like you're working for Temu.
Bad. It's so they literally are. They're like, and I've seen it because the ads that they make are so stupid. Like you'll see the ones that are like translated from Asian countries, and they're like, it's just like them like destroying a bunch of stuff and like piles of drones, and they're like, what are you doing? Don't destroy. It's like,
can you pull up one of those Temu ads you sent me? I want to see
they're
like
so cringy. They're like, you said I would get free money on Temu, and then I start seeing
it's like these old infomercials where they're just so ridiculous.
So ridiculous. But like you said, I started seeing people like in the US making these stupid Temu ads and like promoting the stuff, and I'm like,
well, because Americans are their biggest market. So
yeah, I know. And like you said, they're just supporting it. It's sick.
Being a part of making 4 cents per shirt.
Slave labor.
Okay, so talking about infomercials, like, do you remember the ShamWow?
Do I remember ShamWow? How could you forget? It's like the little rag, and it would clean anything. Okay, ShamWow.
Dude, okay, I had to tell you this story. I don't know if you know this story.
I love.
So ShamWow was.
Are you talking? Wait, before you tell me the story, does this have to do with throwing up in the vehicle?
Yes. Okay, let me tell it. So Jamie, you gotta listen to this because apparently Steven already knows this, and I need a response from somebody that hasn't heard the story. So there was these infomercials for ShamWow, and it was like these towels. They looked like a microfiber. I think it really was just a microfiber towel, and it's like it can do anything. They'd be like spill a whole bucket of water, and they'd wipe it up and be like ShamWow. And they'd hold it ShamWow, and they'd be like, break this ShamWow. ShamWow could do anything. So there was like a group of us. I don't know. There was like 20 of us in this van. It was like one of those 15 passenger vans, and we just had it overpacked with more than 15 passengers. And
people on each
driving, sitting on each other's laps and stuff. Someone started with ShamWow, and it just kept getting crazier and crazier.
It was like it escalated of like, did you get sick and throw up? ShamWow. It's like, did you poop your pants? ShamWow.
Wow. It was just getting so out of control.
Something crazy happened? ShamWow.
One of our brothers was like, stop. And he was like drinking this big sweet tea, and they're like, drank too much sweet tea. ShamWow. He had like one of those big McDonald's sweet teas that they used to do for like 99 cents. And he was laughing so hard. And then he just started like throwing up all in the van. And then everyone.
He was telling like, stop, I'm going to throw up from laughing.
He's like, I'm going to throw up. And they were like, throw up in the van? ShamWow. It was the craziest, like these infomercials. And there was throw up everywhere. It was like, it didn't feel real.
I remember that.
Because
I remember there was like a pause. There was a pause after he threw up. Everyone was like, oh.
And then he was like, and then one guy who's just such a character, he's like, Chase Dirty. He goes, throw up in the car. ShamWow.
I gotta tell Josh that story. He would find that really
crazy,
funny.
Dude.
We need to get some ShamWow, man. Like maybe Temu has some.
We can order 6,000 ShamWows for free.
Well, I assume that because of how cheap things are on Temu, like are people not buying a lot of stuff on Temu and reselling it at a higher price here? Because like I see stuff on Temu for like 25 cents. And I'm like, okay, let's say you bought like 100 notebooks for 25 cents and you sold them for $1 here, you're like making a pretty big profit off those, 75%.
Temu has
profit.
Like crazy, like things that are like 25 cents, but also like
well, it's
I've seen like
because they have
small
their
like a
re-education camp employees, volunteers. That's what they have re-education camp volunteers that work at their factories.
I love the labeling. It really helps the press. God, it's so sick, bro.
Okay. What was?
But wait, hold
on. Oh, go ahead.
What made you bring up ShamWow? I just gotta like.
Oh, because you were talking about how crazy the Temu commercials are, and I was like, it's like an infomercial.
Okay, that makes sense.
Did you find one, Jamie?
I see a lot of different
juicy
small ads, but it's people reacting to them, so it's hard to see them.
Can you just click it and let me see like what the person's doing?
Sure.
In this ad. Because I assume I know what it is. It's just like these. It's kind of like how in the Dominican we have like the most outrageous commercials. Oh yeah, they're like throwing stuff around. Oh, I wanted it so bad. I thought it was free.
Yeah, they're burning.
They're burning Nintendo Switches.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so this to me.
Imagine working all day assembling Nintendo Switches, like
for someone to make a commercial. You just see
someone to make a video of them just breaking and smashing them all.
Was not only that, it is actually really, there's something weird and very interesting at the same time what people will do for something free. Like that's like they'll go out and embarrass themselves. They'll be outrageous. They'll do stuff that's really, kind of unethical.
They'll get things that they don't even want or like just because it's free.
Yeah, it's like a weird psychological thing, like what someone will do for something free. So I went to and I'm not like, don't think that I'm dissing foster families, but we just went to like a foster family event at the zoo. That had like this, the whole zoo was set up for foster families.
Diss foster families.
No, listen. No, so I go in and they had like this whole section set up that was like a resource section and they were like giving out freebies. People were out of control. And I'm not joking. These were like pencils and like little stamps or like a little mirror that had like a company's logo on it, like a little just random crap. And I was like, I don't want any of this. But I'm like standing here watching these people, like hundreds of them just flooding around in this room like, oh, we didn't get that. And they're running around. They're like filling up their bags.
They're grown adults too.
And they're grown. Well, it was mostly the adults. Man. It was not children that were.
Right, because the children know that you're supposed to behave and not just grab a bunch of things.
Well, it's like, who uses a flip mirror anymore? Like, you have a phone that you can just look at your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
like
most of the kids were like, what is this? Yeah. Like, who uses a mirror? And they're like, so.
But it's free,
Well, that's what I was telling Giuseppe when I was there. I was like, this is weird. Like, this is literal trash that they're handing out for free.
But it's free.
But it's free. And to see how everyone, and I was like, I don't want this. Like, where am I going to put this? But it's just the reaction to something free. It's like, even if you don't need it, it's just how like, people that like will put on the side of the road trash and they're like, oh, if anyone wants this, you can have it for free. And that's great. I like that actually. I like the fact that it's not being like, if it can be reused, but most of the time it's just someone grabbing it because it's free, not because they're going to use it or need it. They're just like tossing it on top of their hoard. And so they might use it later. But there is something very fulfilling about if you have a random little piece of crap that you've been saving and the moment comes that you need it for something. And then you're like, I knew there was a reason why I saved this. Like some weird part or a screw or like a little board that fit perfectly where you had a space when you're doing construction.
I'm gonna send Giuseppe a video that just completely encapsulates. I don't know if it's copyright if I show somebody else's clip or not, but
not if we're reacting to it. If it has music, it could be problematic. But we could just mute it.
It's like an Instagram reel.
Wait, is it like the dad that does those videos with his sons?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. I actually sent that reel to Dad.
The McFarlanes?
Yes. Have you seen that reel, Giuseppe?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, where he's
it's good.
We can look. If you know where it is, send it.
Yeah, I have
Did
it.
you ever find out the translation for that French company,
Le Monde. Le Monde.
Le Monde? Jamie?
If I ever
The article.
The translation for that French news company, Le Monde.
Le Monde sounds like.
What are you, wait?
Monday.
She's making stuff up. I think it's like the world or the time, you know, Le Monde, like El Mundo, right? That's what it kind of sounds like.
Sounds like a word in another language. I'm sure it has a similar meaning.
Well, Latin-based languages, you know, they're all Latin-based. They're based from Latin, and so it's similar.
Yes. Latin-based literature. You know, I'm somewhat of a connoisseur myself of the etymologies.
Oh my God, I was right! It's the world!
Lucky guess.
Lucky guess, Popeye. Okay, so what was it? Let's pull up another one of them news articles real quick.
Yeah. It's a good swing back. But
okay,
just in regards to that Temu and Shein thing, I mean, it's kind of, before we move on from it.
I'll probably come back to it.
It's like, it's really frustrating, obviously, and you're like, why is everybody like, you know, supporting this? What can you do to help? And you kind of feel helpless.
Well, it's selfishness. It really is just selfishness.
It really is.
Because and the fact that more than go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Oh, thanks. I was just saying
selfish.
The only thing, Jamie, shut up! I'm talking. The only thing that we can really do as individuals,
we're gonna mute your mic.
Abstain ourselves and really practice a self-love. I'm sorry, Juicy.
He's crying over here.
Good. No, I was just saying, you feel that loss, but really the best thing you can do is just share with people the reality of what's going on and abstain from it yourself. And I mean, yeah, I guess you could get involved in a political party to help out too, but it's like the fact that with all the tariff stuff, it's crazy, you know?
Well, because I actually thought like maybe one positive thing that will come out of these crazy high tariffs is that this Temu Shein thing will be reduced.
No,
but it is. That's why I said it grew 26% this year because it's under that threshold, and they have paid zero. They have paid zero of the import taxes, which means they've had not one, like no one is they probably limit it. They probably say you can't order more than $700 at a time or something. You know what I mean? If someone even wanted to. Because I don't understand how they've paid zero. Because somebody's crazy enough to go order $800 worth of clothes, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Crazy,
I mean, like you said earlier, you can just resell it. Or something.
Here's a positive that comes out of it. At least they have a job. Otherwise, they wouldn't have a job.
That's what people saying. I don't know. I don't know.
Jamie.
It's like I feel. Would you not think? You guys tell me what you think, because this is just like I'm thinking this. If everyone stopped using Shein and said we aren't going to purchase from Shein unless you pay proper wages, would Shein not do that because it's better to make some money than no money?
No, they would not do that.
They would just go out of business?
They would just send it to Africa and just pay.
No, African I'm saying if everyone that's purchasing.
Okay, baby. Yeah.
Global scale.
Well, it's also like.
I mean, it would, but like, how do you get, like you said?
What if it was just America? Because America is their biggest purchaser.
Yes, baby. America is the biggest purchaser, but it's only 15% of the market.
No. It's more than 15.
He's definitely no more than 25% of the market. Absolutely not.
From Shein?
We got it. Yes. We got to get some numbers up in here. Let's see what these.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're gonna get fact checked.
I'll look up Temu if you want to look up Shein. We're fact checking Jamie today. We're gonna pull it up. I don't know what I'm shopping on Temu now. What happened?
Sorry, let me finish checking out. I forgot to finish this checkout. Give me a couple minutes.
Oh my god, you hear the freewheel spinning. I'm like, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT these numbers.
Yeah, right. He would ChatGPT. or Grok. One of them two should know it.
Emus.
Around 30%.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was 30%. Is that what it says? Yeah, the U.S. is 30%.
Is that from Temu or Shein?
Temu.
Mm.
And Shein might be. I mean, also I know that EU does a lot of purchases from Shein as well. Can you look Shein? What percentage of Shein revenue comes from the U.S.? So 30% of Temu. That's what I'm telling you. It's like, that's a huge.
Yahoo Finance says that. Well, that was about a year and a half ago. It was 17%.
Yeah, same for Shein. 28%, right around 30% of their income comes from the U.S.
Yeah, I'm looking at these are interesting graphs.
Were you looking at the graphs?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, here, I'll forward it to Jamie.
There's actually been a push to switch Jamie's name to Juicy from viewers.
I like it.
Juicy J, I'll take it.
Okay, yeah, that's a similar one we were just looking at.
Juicy J, I like that.
Yeah, so it's like it would. We are the hugest by way a lot.
Wow, that's insane.
And so if even just the U.S. were to say we're not going to purchase from you unless you do this and this, would they not?
Which that would be very viable, honestly. But what I don't even understand is why would
utopia that was not going to happen.
Oh, I know it's not going to happen. That's what sucks because people are selfish. What were you going to say, Steven?
And divided. Why did Trump? Why would they ban TikTok? No, I guess he didn't. Did he bring it back or something? But they didn't ban. What is the basis?
Well,
of that?
actually, in that USCC
giants.
In that most recent USCC report, one of the biggest things that they noted as a concern with Shein and Temu was the privacy, the intelligence that they were taking from their clients.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you this: I've never used Temu. I've never downloaded the app. I've never done anything with Temu, but I get emails and text messages from them saying to purchase. And I'm like, how did they, maybe clicking even on an ad had some type of back programming that got into my phone.
Platform. I mean,
yeah. So they did
on a Facebook ad and it.
They did list. It was the same thing with TikTok. Was the what was it, Giuseppe, with TikTok? The data collection, right?
Yeah, it's just data collection. It's just a matter of national security. That's it.
Yeah, it was. So apparently Shein and Temu are similar in that. I'm
not surprised. Not really, because they don't collect very unethical companies. If they're making labor forced re-education camps, I'm sure that they're
well, not even that. There's been a lot of reports and fines put against Shein for having children working in their factories. And so that was a big thing in one of the reports, was that there was children found working in their factories. And obviously there's laws in the U.S. that we don't import products and sell them in the U.S. if they're made forced labor, child labor, unsafe conditions, 75 hours a week for $1,000 a month, all these different things. And so they keep getting fines, and Shein always puts out some type of statement. Oh, we're very sorry this happened. The fact that they've been admitting it. What is it, a fucking gallon of water?
I'm just going to hydrate. I don't know what you're talking about. It's a perfectly reasonable cup to drink from.
It looks like Danny DeVito is staring right at you while you're drinking that water.
Yeah, he watches over me. He's kind of just.
It's so funny. But with the concern, with the privacy data concerns, that was actually one of the things listed in the USCC report, was the concern for the data that they were taking from people. Because I'm sure when you download the app and you click I agree, you're agreeing to sell your child to them, let them just a ridiculous amount of stuff.
So much. Terms and agreements are 6 pages long, and
exactly.
People just click it.
Okay, what's this other? Oh, go ahead.
if they don't have that, I kind of just fell off my sentence. I was just saying I'm not surprised because they're unethical enough to be having these work environments and pricings, and th- they're obviously not going to care about you, like our
Well,
personal, safety
if
for
they're
U.S. citizens, and
selling
it's just they're
if
going
they're
to make
selling a
more money. They're
sex
going to do
doll that
anything to
looks like
make
a
more money.
4-year-old,
Made by an 8-year-old.
this is not funny. I'm not listening.
I don't know why you laughed. I was being serious. I just.
Well, it's so crazy. It should be a joke. It should be that this is just a joking scenario, but it's not. It's actually true that I mean, I have no proof, obviously. I'm just saying, like, there's a possibility
Psychologically, you're
that
like,
this
that's
is being
so
made
fucked
by
up. I
an
don't know how to
8-year-old.
process it. So you just sometimes
Well, but like with the people saying, first of all, I assume in most cases, I wouldn't like, I don't have this data, but I'm sure in most of these cases, people buying stuff on Temu and Shein are not necessities. They're not buying something they
no.
need. So that to me adds a whole nother level. It's like, okay, let's say you're buying, which I like with the migrant farm
Good
stuff.
point. Yeah.
It's like with the migrant farm stuff, the produce, you do have to eat, and that's what's in the store. And it feels like a lost cause in a way, and it feels bad because it's like, okay, this is a necessity. Like I have to get fruits and vegetables. But with the Temu and Shein, it's 100% unnecessary.
Just vanity items.
Yeah.
It's free vanity items that people they want a dopamine hit from getting some random free cool stuff, and the materialism that our society breeds is just like so prevalent
it's like
that people don't think twice before they like engage with this content, and they don't realize when I'm clicking this, it's more than just me clicking and me getting a free thing. It's like
there's a person
indirectly, but
behind
kind of
this.
directly ripple affecting keeping these people in these environments.
Yeah. And or at minimum, like the ethical portion of taking a stand to intentionally not support that. Even if you stopping purchasing it, which I think if everyone in the US, it would make a huge impact. They're not going to do it. But to take the actual intentional stand to say, because this is wrong, I'm intentionally not going to take this item or purchase it.
Do you think you would do that?
Well, with something that's completely unnecessary, because I feel like almost everything nowadays, like think about Apple. Apple is bad with this stuff. Most like software companies, like clothing.
Anything that has a battery in it.
Anything that has a battery in it, essentially. And so it's like, okay, I have to have a laptop for work. I don't have to have a bedazzled cover to go over my laptop. So I think that there's like that's what I was trying to get to, the necessity thing, because for an example, with the produce and stuff, I feel horrible that when I'm going and buying produce, there's a big chance it was like picked by a child who is never going to have an education in the US or never have a decent education. That makes me feel bad. But what other option do I have apart from like, I've tried, I have no green thumb. I have tried.
Right. And you can't build your own computer equipment that you need for work.
I can't build my own.
And so it's like,
but I do. It's like it sucks that that's where we're at. But that's what I'm saying is when it gets to the completely unnecessary.
Yeah, it's
like it's completely
just
unnecessary.
Like vanity stuff,
Yeah.
I wonder.
But
I
this
mean,
is what
let's
to
start
show how much.
What are those things? It's not like a GoFundMe.
An advocacy.
Is it a pay? Is it like a pay? Like what are those things where you get like 100,000 signatures for something?
Oh,
petition, yeah.
A petition.
A petition, yeah, a petition. I'm sure they have
The problem is
petitions out there.
I'm sure they do. It just goes back to what upsets me so badly is that, like I'm telling you, I've personally explained this to friends and acquaintances and family members. And the response is, oh, man, that sucks, but they're going to be open anyway. I'm like, no, that's why they're open, is because everyone's saying the same thing is, oh, well, they're going to be open anyway. And I've actually had people be like, send me the links. And I say, politely, but like I'm somewhat of an annoying person. I'll be like, hey, I don't support Temu because this and this and this. So I'm not going to do that. And they'll be like, oh, well, you don't have to buy anything. Will you just put your email in there so it gives me the points? And I'm like, fuck you. I'm literally telling you that this is what's happening. And you're like, okay, cool. Can you just give me your email so I can get the free stuff? It's just like in one ear and out the other.
You know, I really respect that you support your abstinence of doing these products. Could you give me my free stuff though? Could you let me get my free stuff from them?
And that's what bothers me so much. It's not even like the ignorant people that are just like, oh, I'm just buying stuff online for cheap, you know. It's the people that are like, okay, well that sucks, but what do you want me to do about it? When you're talking about the vanity, I was like reading this thing and it's talking about, it says, okay, Shein puts up on its website 10,000 new items per day.
Like new like a new stock item, like
just like let's say it's a shirt with a different design or a shirt with a different color, or it's just like about vanity that people like, I'm sorry, you need 10,000 new options per day for your clothing. And now I guess they sell other things too. And it says, while the fashion industry produces clothes for 4 seasons, fast fashion, including Shein, currently has 52 seasons per year.
What? So it's not even like
because it's like I actually know people that are like, oh, it's the week of Halloween. We have to wear Halloween themed the entire week. That's its own fast fashion season.
Crazy.
Because aren't there 52 weeks in a year?
I believe so, yeah.
So it's just every week of the year is its own like season. So then you have like, okay, you have Thanksgiving week. You have to everything's Thanksgiving themed. It's you know, like there's themes for everything. And I'm like, that's when you were saying like it's all about, what was the word you used? Vanity. Yeah, the fact that you need, okay, I'm not like being holier than thou. 80% of my clothes were clothes that people were throwing away. And I was like, this shirt, I have like a 76-year-old client who was throwing it away. I was like, oh, I'll take that. It's real jean. I was like, I'll take that. It's like a Martha Stewart. And so I was like, give me that. It's like 2 sizes too big, but it covers up my arms. It works. I'm not saying everyone needs to do this. You don't have to get trash clothes. That's just what I'm doing. But I'm just saying, like, for you to just get to the point where you have 52 seasons of clothing fashion.
Yeah. I think it ties back into like how much materialism is like sewn into our society right now. It's very people. There's a rap. I was trying to look up. I can't remember which rapper it is, but he never wears the same clothes twice ever. He always buys them, wears them, sells them, gets a new outfit. It's like an expendable type of living and style, and I think that is being like amplified by Shein and Temu, like pushing, like you said. So I didn't know that they had that many weeks of fashion. It's like
every week of the year,
consumerism, and like buy a new dress and new shirt every month, every week. Like you can have the same pair of jeans for a couple of years. You don't. You can wear the same shoes for a while. Like people, it's crazy to me that people go through so much clothes.
Well, I mean, I'm not a great example because I might be my personality is that I'm not a fan. I don't care about clothing. And I understand, and that's totally fine. Like there's some people that care about, everyone can tell that there are some people that is an interest of theirs, and that's cool. Like that is an understandable interest to be into like certain types of fashion if it's within a reasonable thing, and they look nice. Like that's good. It's good to look nice. It's good to take care of yourself. It's good to present yourself a certain way. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm a little too extreme maybe, but that's just because like I have no interest in the clothing aspect of things. It's never been an interest of mine. But it's like I have clothes that I still wear from when I was 13. Like, not like the same brands, but like the actual same article of clothing. And I'm 28. So what is that, 15 years?
Yeah.
Obviously, I never grew. I like, have the same height and everything. They might be tighter than they used to be.
I actually do need to get rid of these. I've had these since like before I went to high school. Look how ripped these
sitting beside you. You're like, let me bring out this.
I had it ready just in case.
Props.
Look at they were ripped jeans, but they've escalated to just becoming like completely like this is my entire kneecap.
That looks like something a homeless person would wear. That's nuts. Jamie, do you see these jeans?
Look. I have nice jeans. I do have like new, fully not ripped jeans, but like I still have these.
But if you're working on your truck, if
I'm getting under my truck, I don't have to buy a new outfit from Shein to go under my truck and then dispose of it next week. Like
it's definitely the materialism and the.
I do need to get rid of those still. I didn't realize this now.
When you held those up, you're like, oh wait, can we cut this clip?
Yeah, Jamie, can you just
I think there's some other cultures that are way more considerate. Some of our German family, like Sina and them, that they're really considerate on like the reduce, reuse, and recycle, which sounds like such a cliche thing. But it really does matter because most Americans are not like that. They throw everything away. Everything.
They don't even think about it twice. It's like
they don't even think about it. Like they'll literally throw clothing that they don't want anymore. They'll just throw it away. And I'm like, wait, like, why wouldn't you, like, I'm sorry, even just like, it's so easy. Homeless people. You could just stop at the freaking red light and be like, hey, do you want these clothes?
No, because then they spit on you.
They spit on you, the homeless people?
Yeah, because they don't want that. They want money.
Tell them literally
like, okay, so at first Giuseppe didn't want a mic. Now we are going to take the mic away.
Every time he says something, we're like, that's
not
ethical, man.
Okay, what are these other news articles we have? We got to keep up with the times. We're supposed to be sharing.
We're ranting over here. We've been on Temu for 2 hours.
Yeah, like, well, it's upsetting. Honestly, like, shame on you. If you listen to this, you understand. I'm going to put the links because it's so much more involved with the abuse and the forced labor, these re-education camps, and also the fact that, I'm sorry, this is a whole nother episode, but the fact that these people are in these camps because of their religion. Like, what year is this? That these people are in re-education camps because of their religion. Okay.
Insane.
I'm off the Temu subject. ICE agents panic after realizing there are more children than he has flashbangs. Oh.
This was actually
his heart racing with terror go down as he found himself completely surrounded. An immigration and customs enforcement agent conducting a raid in Chicago's elementary school.
ICE has been scary. What's happening? They're everywhere.
Reportedly fell into panic Monday when he realized that there were more children on the playground than he could subdue with flashbang grenades. Oh God, send backup. There's like 30 under 6. I can't read this. This is not real. Okay. That's the Onion
There's
one.
No way that's true.
That's true. Because it's literally not. But you know what? The satire in this is based, the comedy in this is based off of
that's why I brought that article. Because like it's satirical, obviously. It's a fake. I wanted to throw some fake news in there. But it's based in some context that's have some insane thing that's going on right now.
Most good comedy is based out of something that's true, and that's why it's funny.
Like South Park?
Yeah, right?
Oh my God.
Because it's really exposing the and stuff about it. Wait, what did he say?
Have you seen the new South Park seasons?
I've seen a couple of clips. I haven't watched them all, though.
Oh my God.
These people are... What are their names? I always forget their names of the guys that write this.
I don't know their name.
I know their names.
I know. Yeah, I know them.
They're like unhinged. They went like, it's funny, but when you watch it, you feel like, Oh my god, I can't believe they're doing this. It is bad. Like, it is really bad.
Really? Is that
Yeah,
it's
dude,
Okay,
I
I
haven't
mean,
seen it yet.
listen,
I haven't seen
they
it.
have
If Juice is saying it's on another level, then you know.
man,
Steve,
he's another
Steve,
level.
listen. So it's a lot of it's based around that Trump is like Satan and Satan gets pregnant. Like that's like a lot of the
Oh
portion of the
my
whole
god!
season is Satan's
I
pregnant with
saw a
Trump's
clip.
baby. And it like goes so far. It's like that type of comedy where you're like, oh, you know, like
this is hard to watch.
yeah. And so they have like Trump's face on the animation of the character, like his actual realistic face.
Like
it's
realism,
not animated.
like,
yeah, it's just like he's always got this face on. It just switches like you know how you can like have your picture on your iPhone and you click it and it makes like a little cutout of your face. So that's like it's just like a cut up of Trump's face. And so listen, there's these episodes like he's almost every episode he's walking around nude and his penis is like this big. It is like the tiniest thing in the world. And it's just like and it's got his face on. You think you're being like, dude, every episode. And like every episode, at some point in the episode, he's naked.
I have not seen this.
And I'm just watching this. I'm like, wait, this is the president of our country. But I guess that's America. Like free speech. Like if you want to put a pasted face of the president onto an animated body of like having a relationship with Satan, the episode is.
That's why I love.
But at the same time, you kind of like it's like. It's South Park. Like that's what they're known for.
That's what they do.
But
that's insane.
It is out of control. It is out of control. Yeah, and so then like there's like because of the bad publicity, there's like someone keeps trying to get Satan's baby to die. Like he went in for a doctor's appointment or something and they're like actually trying to perform an abortion. And he's like, what is happening? I didn't consent to this. And he keeps thinking that it's Trump doing it. And Trump's like, I don't know. What did I do? I don't know. And it ends up that it's like this whole time it's actually JD Vance, like is behind it. He's like trying to kill Trump's baby. And he's always going and like, listen, Giuseppe, pull up the picture of what JD looks like on the episodes. It's so horrible. Like it's such a lack of respect and it's so crazy. Like send it on Messenger so you can see what for everyone that's involved in this show. Anyone that's on this show, they are just like going above and beyond on the roasts. But the episodes are so like so this is JD's character on the show and he's always wobbling around. Do you see him? Let me see.
No,
he's got like the tiny little.
Oh, they find it.
Hold it in front of the camera to see if it's the right one. Yes. So that's them on the show. Yes. So it's just like their faces pasted onto these little wobbly animated characters.
So I want to get it like a side by with somebody. Oh wow, look at that. They got the JD's holding the Diddy baby oil.
Yeah.
Yes. So it is just unhinged.
Dude, that's insane.
It is the most inappropriate, out of control season I think they've ever had. I really do. I think like South Park, they're good comedy. They're always been out of control, but this season is just. I've actually had episodes where I'm like, oh man, like. I don't know if they should be doing this. Like it seems wrong.
Hearing that from you and Giuseppe and knowing your humor is like
right.
This must be some real out of the park
bad stuff. Oh my god. Okay, what other news do we have before we cut this thing off?
Brush past
like we gotta
the ice stuff. Was there something in the South Park that was like related to the ice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like that's like the thing about South Park is that they're currently writing their episodes while they're releasing them. They're like writing them the week or two before. That's why sometimes there are delays because they're like, oh crap, like we didn't get it done in time.
Wow.
So it's like always about everything and that's what's so funny about it is because you're like, oh, this isn't old stuff. This is like last week I saw this news article.
This is just happening. That's great. Oh my gosh.
Oh yes, and so. They keep during the episodes. You gotta watch it, but they keep. I'm not gonna like ruin it for everyone.
I'll watch
it. But during the South Park episodes, it'll like switch to a scene where it's like a Fox News alert, like, and it'll be like the representatives, and they'll be like, "Do it, Jamie."
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah.
Wait. It's a Fox News alert.
And it sounds like the person's got like diarrhea. So like, it's a Fox News alert.
Fox News. Oh, that's
okay.
hilarious.
Let's see. Did you send this one to him?
Yeah.
Tom Brady reveals his new dog is a clone of his beloved dead pet.
Yeah,
that was today.
Yeah, I saw this and my immediately thought was like, that's not true. He's not cloning. People out here cloning their dead pets. But it's true. I've read into it. There's a company.
What do you mean they're cloning them?
You can clone animals.
Let me.
What do you mean? Like it's not the same conscious. Like the animal's not going to remember you.
No, they literally like they took blood work from his his previous dog, like blood samples, and they used it to clone the DNA and breed a dog that's basically like the same genetic code as his last dog.
So it looks exactly and like will have like the same lifespan, assuming it doesn't have like an accident.
Well, I mean, there might have been some complications with the cloning. I don't know, but like, I feel like there's some real psychological, even almost ethical. I don't know, like dilemmas.
Why would you want the same exact? Like that's weird.
I mean, like it seems
because it's the life cycle is that you loved the pet, they had a good life, it ended, you accept that they moved on.
No,
but no, you're just gonna
this like super rich people. They're paying to clone their pets after they die to like it just seems
that's what people are spending money on. I would like to know, see if you can figure out how much he spent on that. Giuseppe,
that's interesting.
Because I'm curious to know how much money he spent on that, because that's going to be the most upsetting part. Is not only that you're doing that weird, like, you know, I don't care. I guess it's not hurting anyone. It's weird. It seems like, you know, one of those very futuristic things that make you feel uncomfortable. Something feels off about it, you know.
Like I don't know why this feels wrong. I mean,
well, because because it's new technology, it's not normal, it's not stuff we're used to, it's uncomfortable.
And it's also the reasoning behind it. Like the reason that this guy genetically altered the code of this living organism is because he was maybe sad that his other dog and couldn't cope with it, and he wanted to continue to have
Listen to this. He spent $50,000. I mean, I knew it had to be something crazy because that's not, you know, technology that's pretty accessible, I assume.
That's not.
It's through a biotech company and all them companies. Like anything that says biotech's going to charge you an arm and a leg.
$50,000.
$50,000. It's like, come on. And I just get so angry. It's like $50,000, and there's literally people that are like dying because they have diabetes because they can't get medication. You know, it's like the craziest thing.
It's like, hey, can people do whatever they want with their money? I guess so. Is it morally okay to be spending $50,000 to clone your dead dog? I don't know, man.
Well, apparently they can. Apparently, it's saying that they can do anything from like a dog, a cat. They can even go up to a horse, starting at $85,000. It's just creepy. But also you have to wonder whenever you're doing these, because these things that are genetically modified, like for an example, even the dogs that are bred to be specific breeds, like very small, they always have these genetic disorders because they're not natural. They're pretty much like made. So you have to wonder that when someone's like making a clone of a pet, what kind of genetic issues is that thing gonna have?
Yeah,
Like, what if it
and,
lived like
like
100 years? You know what I'm saying? Like
well, I
something
don't know.
weird. Like I don't. It's like
Yeah,
you
I
don't
mean, I don't
know.
think
Like
that would be
or it could
bad.
just
My main concern would be, like, is that animal creature, is it gonna have a healthy, normal life like it
well, a lot of them
should if
don't.
it's being that yeah, and that's where I'm like,
Like a lot of these, it's like those dogs that
that doesn't
everyone
seem right.
loves, the Frenchies. They all have
Mm,
pulmonary issues.
yeah,
They all have pulmonary issues because they were bred in a like unnatural way that they can't breathe and they have lung issues and like that all the time. And
yeah,
it's like, well,
yeah,
that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem ethical to be like breeding this dog because you like the way it looks because it looks funny and cute, but it's suffering.
yeah. It's interesting. Would
Yeah,
you ever
that's
clone one of your pets?
no, like
Say, like
I well, it makes you appreciate the pet because you understand
right,
it's a limited time and that time was very special. It's like, I don't,
yeah,
it's the same thing with like humans. If someone were to like, no, that's weird. That's just my opinion. I don't feel comfortable with that. I think that it takes meaning out of a lot of things if you're able to clone and have the same thing over and over. Like, that's why life is limited so that it's
yeah,
valuable.
it's precious,
If it's
yeah,
not limited, it's not valuable. So I feel the same way also,
and,
like,
like
if he has kids, that seems really unhealthy for his kids, like, to
yeah,
not
like,
learn to
our dog
accept
died, but
the
we could
end of
just bring it
something.
back for money?
Yeah. Well, no, like, no, so actually,
Eh,
pets die the reason some of the reasons there's lots, but some of the reasons it's really healthy for children to have pets is because at a young age, they learn essentially the
the
cycle of
lifestyle,
life, and they learn to
yeah,
appreciate it, they understand, "Hey, life has an end." It starts the pets have an end, and then ultimately we're gonna have an end, and, accepting that reality and being okay with it,
yeah,
and so you're taking away that from like, if your pet's
yeah,
not dying, like what other
in a
loss
sense,
apart
like
from family members or friends,
yeah,
which are way
yeah.
bigger?
I mean, the pet is still dying, right? We're not necessarily extending its life past what normally
Yeah,
Mother
because it's a
Nature would
completely
do.
new pet. Yeah,
Yeah, but then there's, like, where do you draw the line? Like, are you just gonna genetically continue this
to do this.
dog's genes over and over every time it dies
Well, you wonder
6,
at
7
like,
times? 6 oh god,
did you? What does that mean? I hear that all the time. 6, 7.
let's just not talk about it. We can just talk about anything else.
Really? See, now I'm gonna be
No,
in the same situation.
I'll let me break it down for you. Okay, no,
That's
6, 7, basically, I
I
6,
thought it
7
was a dance.
came
I was like, "Oh, okay."
yeah, I'm just breaking it
I'm
down.
breaking it down.
It came from a music video where the artist literally was doing something. He just was like 6 7, and he went like this, and he said
And
six
that's it.
seven, and that's it. And people thought it was funny, and they made
Oh,
fun of him.
yes,
They
I
were like,
say the
"Oh, 6 7. Why do you do his hands like that?" And
Can you
then
read
people
that,
just
Giuseppe,
started
whenever he's done?
reiterating it,
Being
and
nothing.
then became this like crowd mentality. And I was actually talking to about this to some people at a bonfire over Halloween. We were like, it has
Wait, people
infiltrated
still actually get together and have
everyone.
conversation in bonfires?
Only on Halloween night, you know?
Only on Halloween. Like, that's
When we're
pretty
dressed up as
wholesome.
creatures, yeah.
Let me to
We
read
were talking
this.
about how it it's like my niece, our niece was over here, and she was making a joke about 6 7, and we like, it's in, like, she learned that from her, like, 4th grade private school classroom, and it I don't know, just the fact that it got to that place and all these kids in these private schools, it's everywhere. Everyone's just doing
It's
6 7. They're
everywhere.
just
No,
repeating
it's
it.
like we
It's
were
I so go ahead. I'm gonna pull something up that I
okay.
was blowing my mind.
Yeah, well, we went to is that Threads?
No, I opened up Life 360, and down here you can, like, check where your family is and send them, like, a message like, "I
Yeah.
love you." I don't know if it'll focus.
Yeah, it's not focusing. Yeah, it's too bright.
Why is it not okay. It just says 6'7" as one of the emojis that you can send,
No
along with, like, I
way.
love like, look, you can send little maybe if I turn that I don't know. You can send, like, a heart emoji, a wave
You
emoji,
can just
and then
send
this
an
one right here,
emoji, like a
it just says
reaction, essentially.
just you click it, and it's just 6'7",
6'7".
6'7".
Dude, read that, Giuseppe, what it like the thing that says.
Why is 6'7" on my Life 360 app? I can't escape it. It's everywhere.
The
It's
phrase 6'7", pronounced 6'7", is a viral Gen Alpha internet slang term, a meme that generally
Wait,
means
how do you pronounce it?
Just 6'7". The thing is, all people pronounce it 67 because it's 6'7".
Okay, I was like, what kind of like, it's just numbers. How, like, okay.
Its absurdity is a central point of the joke. It's typically humor, often referred as a brain rot.
Yeah, because it's nothing. It's just literally making. That's like whenever you're younger and we would say, "Oh, fire! That's the bomb," and our grandparents would say, "That's making you dumber," and we're like, "How could something make us dumber?" But now I understand as an adult. I'm looking at it like that literally makes you dumber.
Wow, I can't believe you dropped some grandma knowledge on me like that.
Yeah, like
It's
I'm a
relevant
grandma.
though, you know?
I've been a grandma since I was like 12. But so yeah, because I was like in public, went out with the girls to go do something, and we were riding a carousel, and not joking, we waited in line for about 20 minutes. It was a long line. When we were in line, there was at least 3 or 4 different occasions, different kids, 6'7", 6'7", and just saying it. And I was like, okay, like I hear this all the time. What is this? Listen, I'm not joking. So then we like finally get to our turn. We like load onto the carousel, and we are on the whole carousel the whole time it's riding. Then we get off. We wait. So this whole scenario of this carousel was like 45 minutes, and I'm not joking. There was at least 10 different kids that were 6'7", 6'7". Like they were like going on the carousel video themselves saying 6'7", 6'7". And I don't even know I did not even know. Obviously it means nothing, but I was just about to go nuts. I was like, I wish these kids would shut the hell up, because I don't like, no matter what this means, it's annoying me. And it was all like middle schoolers though, very young kids.
Yeah, it is, which is weird because
it was very young kids. It wasn't like high schoolers or anything like that.
It wasn't even like a content creator aimed at young audiences. Yeah, it was just rapper, and then for some reason,
they're like,
caught on with all
these
these
are probably
kids.
like a bunch of them COVID babies that their brains never developed, and this is what they find humorous. They're like,
their mom took too much Tylenol in the womb, if you ask me.
Yeah. These are them Tylenol babies.
Babies. That's crazy.
Let's look at one of these more articles. I guess we've like been going on here for a while. I didn't even realize. Let's read this last article.
We might have to cut out a lot of this.
Yeah, no, actually nothing gets cut.
Oh, nice.
We just put like, our episodes are, unless it's something that like we had an issue where there was some information that I had said that was spreading false health information, and we couldn't get the appeal to work, so we had to cut that line. But overall, sometimes I try really hard not to cuss, but sometimes I still do. So sometimes we'll bleep it. We don't even cut, like we don't cut anything. We just put it on there.
Yeah, okay, I was trying to hold my tongue, and then Juicy J over here dropped a slur, and I was like, we can curse. It's okay. No.
We'll cut that. Nah, we won't. We're gonna leave it.
Well, we're not okay.
Have you seen about this woman that shot this monkey that escaped in Mississippi? It's been all over the news.
No. What?
Okay, mom shoots escaped monkey from Mississippi highway crash to protect her children. So there's some type of crash. All these monkeys got loose. And apparently like the monkeys were around. Yeah, one of the monkeys were around her kid. And like they had been loose for a while. Can you go down real quick and see what it says? Okay. One of the monkeys that escaped last week after a truck overturned on a Mississippi highway was shot and killed early Sunday morning by a woman who said that she feared for the safety of her children. She said that she was alerted early Sunday by her 16-year-old son, who said that he thought he saw a monkey running around in the outside yard of their home in Mississippi. She got out of bed, grabbed her firearm and her cell phone, and stepped outside where she saw the monkey about 60 feet away. She said that the other residents had warned her that there had been escaping monkeys that carry diseases, so she fired the gun and killed it. She said, I did what I had to do to protect my children. So she just wanted, it's like, get your kids inside and call animal control. It was 60 feet away. Like, what do you think this, it's like Planet of the Apes and they're going to come like tearing into your house and attacking you?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, whenever you said that there was loose monkeys and they were around the kids, I was like, bro, blast it. If you're messing with your kids, it's the same thing as like
now 60 feet away. So that's where the controversy comes in because, okay, there is a scenario because apparently it was said that these monkeys were like being infected with diseases to test them and things, stuff like. So who knows what they had, allegedly.
Yeah,
so I could understand, like, let's say the monkey jumps on your front porch, you have all your kids around, you're standing there and you don't know what to do. Yeah, I could understand some type of scenario where there was a situation where you had to shoot the monkey. But this just sounds like the kid came inside. The kid came inside. He's like, Mom, there's a monkey in the yard. She's like, where's my gun? She grabbed her gun and her phone, I guess, to video it.
She's like, we're going to get
And she runs out there and shoots the monkey. Yeah. And it's like, come on, like, why could you, like, the time it took you to do all that, you could have been like, get inside, kids. I don't know. What do you think about that?
That's crazy.
She wanted to kill it.
Yeah, I think she just wanted to kill it. I think she just wanted to be like, I shot that monkey.
Right? And like, is she facing charges?
She videoed it, right?
Is it like...
I don't know. I don't know. I got the information.
I mean, if she grabbed a video camera and her gun...
I mean, she grabbed her phone. Like, who grabbed... Like, maybe she was going to call 911. Maybe not. It sounds like she just went out and shot it.
Hey, Terry, I'm about to blast this ape.
Yeah. Back it up, Terry. Put it in reverse. Okay. Okay. This...
is she facing, like... Okay, so
I don't know because I think... Go down, Giuseppe. She's facing these type of charges.
Being transported?
I doubt it.
Right? I mean, there's a lot more that we need to be worried about than the lady that shot the monkey.
Are there still multiple monkeys, like, free in Mississippi?
Yeah, I think so. 13 of them were found at the scene of the accident, but there were 21 monkeys in total. 5 of them were killed when they were out hunting for them. So apparently they were dangerous because when they were trying to capture them, they were killing them. 3 remained on the loose before Sunday. She killed one of them. One of the one that was killed weighed 16 pounds. That's a decent size. Like, that's not a little like spider monkey or something. So they were the ones that all got free. They were just killing them, I guess, because.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's a positive note to end on. Would you kill them?
Is it?
Okay, no, it's not at all. But okay, now you all know about the truth behind Temu. If you want to share your affiliate links for your Temu propaganda, don't do it on my thread. And yeah, I guess we're out here killing monkeys and
cloning dogs.
Welcome to November 2025, people.
World is a crazy place right now.
Yeah. Next week we have some more fun information, so make sure you keep checking back. And Steven, thank you for being here. Like, this was really fun.
Of course.
I had a
time. Blast. Yeah, same here. Thank you for having me on the show.
Of course. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next time.